NBA in made threes at 17 per game, which would be an NBA record. They've made more through 50 games than any team ever has, but tonight, just 3 for 20. They're second in the NBA at 40% on the season, but tonight just 15% from behind the arc, and they've missed 8 in a row from outside. Clarkson is 1 for 7. Played 9 minutes, he's taken 7 threes.
And there was a time you look over and the coach say, let's put the ball on the deck and get to the cup. Not in 2021. Continue to shoot the basketball. Be who we truly are.
Overall, Utah shooting under 30% from the floor and down 7 at the midway point of the second quarter. Here's Donovan Mitchell hitting the pull-up 2. That's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell now.
See, Monty,
what a spectacular year he's had.
Yeah, he's been special. And speaking of special, it's what you're looking for the Phoenix Suns. Monty Williams getting Devin Booker back in the ball game. You got to give him a different look where he catches it and the double team is not in position to hit him, where he can play one-on-one, like on that possession.
Second field goal for Booker. He's got 6 points now. Since the All-Star break, Booker averaging 28 points per game. Mitchell in the month of March averaged 29 per game. He missed that shot. A little slow to get up. Here's Booker in transition. He scored. That's the point. So field goals in less than a minute. Prior to that, he just had 1 basket the entire game.
Again, you get a stop and then push the basketball. It allows him to play one-on-one in transition, and he's going to win that battle.
Bogdanovich, nicely done against Bridges. Bojan Bogdanovich, a player that was not available for Utah in the bubble because of injury. Very important to Utah's success. He's got 9 points, 4 for 5 from the floor.
He is absolutely huge when you talk about their success. His ability to stretch the defense, make plays. But they missed him last year, and having him back healthy and whole is a difference maker.
Chris Paul no good on the three-point try. Phoenix 2 for 9 from behind the arc. Clarkson trying to attack against Cam Johnson. Can't get the roll. The tip is good though by Derek Favors. Booker driving again, and this time he's fouled. Favors picks up the foul.
Here's what I'm talking about in transition. Off of the stop, get it into the hands of Booker. Now everybody spread the lanes, so help can't come. Takes advantage of the matchup against Fox. Gets to his spot. Easy basketball.
Booker the last 3 games averaging 38 points per game. Remember, he came off the bench in Kentucky, was 18 years old when he was drafted by Ryan McDonough, was the GM at the time of the Suns in 2015, 13th pick overall. Been an all-star the last 2 years. He's still just 24 years old, and it still seems like he hasn't peaked as a three-point shooter yet.
You tell me, Dave, how could Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker not even be discussed? I haven't heard their names mentioned when you talk about MVPs this year. You've mentioned 10 other guys, and these guys are leaders and the dominant players on the 2 best teams in basketball. That's embarrassing, and it's disrespect to both of them.
Here's Ayton, and Favors sends it back. Oh, you and I were talking about it before the game. I mean, it's going to be really difficult with a lot of the injured star players in the NBA this year are front court players. So you've got 6 backcourt players you got to pick for the 3 All-NBA teams. And I think this year is going to be harder than ever trying to figure out who those 6 guys are and whether Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker fit in. I mean, what if these 2 teams finish with the best 2 records in the NBA? How do you leave them off?
How do you leave them off anyway? You said fit in. Look at the numbers. They're the 2 best teams in basketball, and these 2 guys are the 2 best players. It was disrespectful when Devin Booker had to wait for somebody to get hurt to be an all-star, and it'd be also disrespectful if they're not all NBA players when the voting is tabulated. I mean, that's laughable. That is absolutely laughable. We're going to credit winning, and these 2 guys are winning, and they're doing it the right way. Let's show them the love and the respect that they deserve.
Look at their numbers tonight. Booker with 10 points. Mitchell with 7 to go along with 2 assists. 6 inside 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And they're going to call traveling violation. Trying to look at the official again. We're not on site. Looks like Derek Collins signaled for a traveling violation on Booker. Yes.
It did say traveling. I didn't think he moved his foot at all.
No, me neither. Booker with 6 turnovers already. That's incredible. I knew it was a lot. Didn't know it was 6.